You realize when 2K, I don't know. On PlayStation, it costs like $40 on the thing. Let's go, baby. Are you looking at it? Jeez. Pick and shoot. Hey. Oh no, your boy got an attribute, baby. Let's get it. Let's check. La. Let's see. La. I got one more attribute, and that is for what's y'all shooting off dribble? Yeah, shooting off dribble. Skip. And I got a new shoe, Michael Jordan. I did. Dang, these shoes are nice. I can play online, but I don't want to. I'm low overall, so yeah. Wait, there's Charles. I mean, it's based on real life. That's on my opinion. Like the motions and stuff, how they act, it's based on real life. And the scoreboard is on ESPN scoreboard. Got to check. La bot. Got to check. Oh no, that we're 1-0, baby, and we're facing the Denver. No, like for my career, the league. It's called the league. Yeah, it's called the run.
Hey guys, for complex news,
I mean the live run.
The one made his much anticipated
live run.
NBA debut last night.
You can play 3v3 or 5v5. That's it. 3v3 or 5v5. And I'm a 73 over. I'm trying to get to like a. I'm trying to grind.
Everyone is waiting to see what happens next. That's all for now.
It's easy to get 99 on this. 99. Hey Tyrese, is NBA Live nice to you? Yeah, see, I told you. Wait, Tyrese. Tyrese, is NBA Live based on real life, like the motions and stuff? Yeah, and then 2K. Yeah. Yeah. It's actually nice. Are you watching, CS? I'm about to play a game. Dude, no, those guys are charged. Yes. And second, they're charged. I gotta get my overall. Dude. Alright, fine. Freaking. Oh, man. Where you go? Alright, let me know when you're watching so I can start the game. And NBA, oh yeah, there's like the Streets World Tour too. Like play on different courts, like you know how like hard to explain. Like you can play like different street. It's like street ball. They have that, and you can sometimes pick your teams like Stephen Curry, like NBA players and stuff, or your friends, and play with I'm talking like you can, yeah, you can play online too. I'm talking about like NBA players. And you know, professional. Yeah. Professor. Wait, I don't know how to say it. Professional. Like the YouTuber. Yeah. They got his germ moves, and they got the ankle breaker germ moves. Like the ankle, whatever his name is. He's on. He's with. Yeah. Yeah, they have his germ moves, but I don't have it yet. I'm trying to get them. And it's based on, like, and I got money too. You get money, like clothes or shoes. But I don't know that clothes and shoes are expensive, like, jeez. No. So they give you like clothes like certain levels, but like if you really want like nice clothes, you got to buy them like with your money and stuff. But I don't have much money. Hey girls, what you doing with your man? I'm not doing anything about another pass. Telling all our friends. Hey girl, what you doing with your man? Okay. Alright, let me know when you're watching. What do you mean? Go to party and yeah, and or J. Child J, my name. For no 143503, dummy. Yeah. You see it? Does it say live? Alright. Can I please play my career game or what? Alright, bet. Cause I really don't want to play the live run yet, cause I'm gonna get. Alright, fine. Freaking play. Freaking my career. I mean, freaking live run. Alright, I'm doing 3v3. But I'm gonna get wrecked though. But alright, let's go. Are you watching me? Alright. Yeah, so you said you gotta watch a little bit and then go back. Hey, never mind. Jeez, I'm gonna get wrecked. Yeah, I got 99 overall on my team, and I got a 84 wing defender, and I'm a backcourt shooter. Can you see the court? Alright, here it goes. I'm gonna get wrecked. Freaking point guard. I'm guarding somebody. 81. I think so. Yeah. I had one, but like he's a 70. He started off with 70 overall. Green, dude. Dude. Sorry, see, I had to leave that because they are really charged. But they was charged. I couldn't even make a shot. It's on freaking superstar. The difficulty. You want me to get on NBA 2K? You want me to play with you or what? Alright, let me play this one my career game and then I get on. Actually, yeah. But are you still watching me though? On your phone? Dude. Oh yeah. For me? I'm nice on my career. Dang, we're going freaking Russell Westbrook. But they had one. Oh, we're going to OKC. But they had one loss and we had one win. Boogie. What's up, Boogie? You miss me? It's Jay. NRG. You miss me? I don't know. It's nice, right?
It's NBA action on EA Sports alongside the former Chicago Bulls guard.
Yeah, so you're not even watching me, you are.
I know this takes you back. Won by the Thunder.
Dang, we are losing by 2 points, right?
Beverly into the front court. Down just a couple. To Bamutek. Patrick Beverly missed his first. That one goes.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Russell Westbrook with the rock. To Paul George. Nothing going here on that drive. Westbrook to George. OKC now with 4 to shoot. It's George for 2. Deep 2 there. Won't go. Lets it fly from long range. Well defended. And a putback slam.
Ed, it's still early in this game, but you can't send the wrong message to the offense by letting them think they can own the glass.
Beverly into the front court. Down 2. Here comes the screen.
What? I
Thunder
turn
with the
over.
basketball. To Westbrook. Probing the defense. Weighs his options. George to Westbrook. The Thunder down to 4 on the shot clock. Westbrook swings it to Paul George. Fires the 3, and Paul George good on the quick release there.
And here's the setup, Ed, down the stretch. From a player who's been in these type of positions, eventually I'm going to hit you with a head fake, and you're going to have to jump considering I just made the last couple of threes. And that's when I find an easy way to get to the rim or force the defense to collapse to kick out for, guess what, another one.
From long range.
Dude, I can't make any shots,
Sometimes
bro.
you don't have it going every
Wish I have
single
a
night.
higher
Maybe utilize
overall.
yourself as a
I'll be
decoy
wrecking these
and
kids.
Get some teammates involved with your pass.
Blocked away.
That one's in the 15th row.
Huge denial.
I hate you gay little infants. Everybody.
Montrezl Harrell sends it away. That's going to be out of bounds. Oh, a lot of contact. Shots no good and no foul. Beverly into the front court. 5-point game.
Huh? What you talking about? You watching me?
From the outside, no good. The Thunder have the possession. Westbrook. And the Clippers have the rebound. To Bamute.
Come on, Green.
He gets it.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Westbrook across the timeline. Leads 3 to George. Here comes the screen. Paul George. And
What?
watch him do the rest. Slam dunk. They have set the tone in this one.
Oh,
love
I don't
when
have
see
it on.
offenses come out
Forgot
in
to put it
beast
on.
mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
It's actually nice,
The
right?
screen sets him up for 2.
Oh.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
Westbrook with the basketball. Up by 3.
What you talking about? Alright, what you
Paul
watching?
George.
Oh. No, the black shirt one had a beard. I left though. I couldn't make my shot.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality
Well, I
in which
mean-
he plays. No one wants
Yeah.
to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
What, the game?
Russ at the controls.
Oh.
And scores. Strong take.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
To Bamute. Able to convert inside.
There you go. Finally, shoot your shot.
George to Westbrook. Down to Adams. Big man, Steven Adams. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Here's Westbrook controlling the offense. To George. Down low for Aldridge. Had a chance, but it's no good. To Bamute. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not,
What?
it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best
What are you
intentions.
talking about?
Whoops, that won't go. To Westbrook. Short jumper misses. The follow won't go either.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Fires the 3. Textbook defense. Now Adams down low. And he's fouled. Couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
Steven Adams at the line for 2 shots. 56% for his career. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. To Bamutek. Off the assist.
Did you see that change of direction mid-flight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
Oklahoma City ball. Here comes the screen. The jumper's off the mark. This quarter is over. The Thunder with the lead. One quarter down. Neither side really... Schroeder to Paul George. Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him.
Well, you can't finish with your right hand on the left side of the rim. You actually have to use your opposite hand. Steve Nash is one of the best at this. Different shots at different angles, high off the glass, expecting that there are trees down below with long wingspans that can block your shot.
Smothering D. Paul George to Adams. Knocked loose. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. So this remains Thunder basketball. George. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
To Gilgeous-Alexander. Down to Green. Gets to the basket and scores.
And ISO basketball is becoming a thing of the past. Team basketball is back. And if you have that personnel with the versatility plus the mindset, game over.
To Adams. Nothing going here on that drive. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Here comes the screen. Five on the shot clock. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim. No good.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Schroeder. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Has a chance. Wide open look. Won't go.
This game is all about the small victories, though. The execution on that play was on point. You keep executing like that, those shots are going in eventually.
Count the basket at the rim.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Nothing going here on that drive. George to the basket, but it won't go.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off 2 legs and expect the contact.
Schroeder to George. OKC now with 4 to shoot. George, no good. That's great defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Count it. No and 1. There was some contact there.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
Schroeder to Adams. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
And when plays like that happen with multiple players touching the ball, the basketball gods will 100% reward you.
For 3, can't go down. Smothering defense. Schroeder with the basketball. They trail by 1. To Paul George. Danilo Gallinari.
Oh, and he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Trying to cash in. Not today.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Screen coming. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. And the rebound taken in by George. Driving right to the basket. Big man, Steven Adams. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size. But in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
And finishes strong.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Screen coming. Steven Adams, huge block.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Strong finish for Paul George.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
And the finish, slam dunk.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do.
Schroeder to George. Taking advantage of the defender. Nice ball fake. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively, he makes those clutch shots. It re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Oh, nice find for the basket.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
Here's a chance from long range, and it's rebounded by Adams. Deep left corner. George buries it on the catch and shoot.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Throws it down. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
Thunder with the basketball. Schroeder to Paul George. Nothing going here on that drive. Got it.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Gilgeous Alexander. 4-3. Tough shot. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Here comes the screen. Cashes in for two. Straight on three. At the buzzer. That'll do it for the first half. Thunder with the lead. And with that, tight game through the first two quarters. To Williams. Beyond the arc for three. He was all over him.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
And a putback slam.
And I'm telling you right now, there's always going to be a home for a player in this league for a guy who does the cleanup work around the rim like that.
To the rim, lays it up and in.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Paul George to Schroeder. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Lets it fly from long range. Shot off the mark. Good defense. Across midcourt, it's Schroeder. The lead is 15. To George. Fires the three. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
Give him 2 points. High percentage.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
And scores.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Williams across the timeline. Down a bundle. And scores on the Euro step.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives.
For a limited time, join T-Mobile and get the awesome iPhone XR on us.
I had no symptoms of hepatitis C.
Mine caused liver damage.
Epclusa treats all
because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Slams it down. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
Screen coming. George on the drive, but his shot misses.
One of the best kept secrets in the game. Utilizing a head fake. Get the defender in the air. Crack into him. Don't give the refs any excuse not to call foul. I put that one on you. You went up a little bit lazy.
First one goes down. That one won't go. One more to come.
Member of a secret club just to get a box of rainbow.
To Paul George. Has a look. Add 2 points to the board.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody will be wilding on the court. Guaranteed.
From long range. Great defense, forcing the miss. Here's Schroeder with it. His guys holding the big lead. Screen coming. PG lets it fly. Wide open. Too easy. You can't give him that look.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Fires the three. And he connects on the first free throw. Second and three. Got it. And he cashes in at the line. 3 for 3. OKC ball. George lets it fly. Gets a look. Can't hit.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
To Schroeder. Montrezl Harrell sends it away.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Here comes the screen. The screen sets him up for two.
I wasn't necessarily sure which way that PNR was going, but I guess neither was the defense. That makes two of us.
Even to Zubac. Pins it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Big finish at the rim.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Oh, don't see the read. Be the read.
Schroeder with the basketball. It's an 11-point game. George, he's too good to leave that wide open. Defense has to communicate.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ballgame is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Oklahoma City's got it to George. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Trying for a 40-point night, but it's off the mark. Has a chance. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket. foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Free throw try off. Williams into the front court. His guys down big. And count the basket inside.
I wasn't quite expecting him to get there, but I can be wrong. Sometimes, not a lot, but maybe sometimes.
Knocked loose. Steven Adams with the block.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room.
Stuffs it down with authority.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Here comes the screen. Throws it down.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
Trying to cash in. Deep two there, won't go.
See, the defender did a really good job. He stayed down. He didn't go and bite for all the head fakes. He waited until the last second to contest that shot. Way to know the scouting team.
To Adams. And count the basket.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Good victory here for the Thunder as they win this one in blowout fashion. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
I see ya.
The Thunder got themselves a win here today. You ask me, and I'll tell you, it was
Still
the
playing?
ball movement that made all the difference. There's something to be said for a team that can win as a group.
You want me to join you or
And
what?
that's what happened here today.
No, actually, yeah. What?
Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Oklahoma City Thunder. The Clippers didn't get the victory they wanted here today. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated. On behalf of
So who you want me to join?
on
So you want me to join you?
I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.
What's up, Playboy? What's good, man? Have a seat, man. What's good? Hey, so look, you know why I'm here, right? I need 52 of them up ASAP. You ever heard about me not doing something I said I was going to do? So that's what I'm here for. On the business. Love. Special round in my